Hello, this is Sharing Sharon in Sharing Sharon Creates, and I've had a busy week. I've been making a lot of small projects right now. They go by really quick, and I'm going to show you some of what I've done. A lot of it is stuff for the shoe boxes. Been making doll blankets, some hats, and some sets of matching hat and doll blanket, and a couple of little stuffed animals. And then my church is doing a soup and pie night where they're collecting donations of hats and gloves and scarves for a local rescue mission for people who are homeless. And so I made some for that. And somebody also asked for a hat for herself for an order. And another person asked for some cat coasters. They're kind of cool. So I made one up as an example, and I just got the yarn in for the cotton yarn to make the coasters with because the acrylic yarn doesn't work very good as a coaster. The cotton yarn does a lot better as a coaster if you're going to put something wet on it because it absorbs better. So now it's time to show off the stuff. Ooh, lots of colors. First, I'm going to show off the coaster. Let's see, it's a little dark there, but there's a little cat head. Now the real ones I'm actually going to put little eyes on with yarn, but there's the feet and the little tail, and that's the cat butt. It's kind of silly, but it's a pattern. It's out there. It's kind of fun. Um, I did this set, which is it's a hat, and the hat has ears on it, and then the little teddy bear to go with it that matches because that's it's fun when I do that. This one is bright. It's Finding Nemo themed, and I did Nemo, the fish, and then one that's in the Nemo colors. The orange is not quite as bright. And then I learned a new stitch called the spike drop stitch from Bag O'Day. She has a tutorial on it online, and it's really fun. So I wanted to do that to make it look kind of like the water and waves, so it's different colors and kind of almost wavy-ish, but nice and bright. This one is one that somebody has ordered. It's looks really dark, but it's there, navy and white, and there's a little pattern in it, which is really hard to see on camera. This one, using up a lot of scraps. So Jill, if you're watching this, this is quite a bit of your scraps that got used for the hats and the really colorful blanket for a doll. I made it out of rainbowish colors and did a red, white, and blue. That one's just the hat. And this one is a hat and scarf set out of some of it was scrap and some of it was stuff I had left over from another project. But it's the little scarf. I did the little fringe on the bottom of it and just a regular double crochet simple pattern. This yarn, not sure where I got it from, but it is super, super soft. So whoever gets this is going to totally love it. And then I did, the scarf has a little bit of bumps in it to match the hat. And it's so, the multicolored part is so soft. And the purple isn't really rough either. It's still relatively soft. But it's just such pretty colors. Love it. And I did one out of greens and grays. Yeah, actually got a full hat and scarf, and most of these were scrap colors, but it made a whole, it goes together pretty well, and it made a whole scarf and hat set. And this was something new that I tried. I sat down with a tutorial. This one I think was Katrina's Crochet, and she did step-by-step instructions on how to do a mosaic. Um, it actually was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. The hardest part for me was trying to keep this edge, the ending edge, straight, which it really isn't, but you can't tell that much because I did a little border around it, and then I just left that as fringe. Those were all the ends, but it's a nice little doll blanket with some fringe on the end, so it's doll blankets are a great way for me to practice new patterns. I'm going to keep going with some more mosaics so I can learn some new stuff. I like to challenge myself with some of them. Of course, some of them are just the regular double crochet, scrap colors, put it together, makes a cool doll blanket. This one was tons of fun. It's got the little butterfly stitch in it, and the colors are just really nice. I love the way it just melds together, and it's so soft. Another little simple one. And these two kind of remind me of a watermelon. It's really a nice pastel-y pink and a minty green, so it's very watermelon-y. And some more scrap of just a double crochet and half double crochet alternated to give it a little pattern. That one I just had some fun putting some little spaces in it to make a little pattern, kind of make it up as I went. Another little doll blanket and a granny, using up all those last pieces of the scraps. But they make wonderful doll blankets, and we try to pack a stuffed animal in every shoebox. So every stuffed animal or doll or whatever we end up putting in there, we try to put a blanket with a little doll blanket with it so that they know they get something handmade that's special, made just for them. Another little soft one with a butterfly stitch in it. Just have a lot of fun making up these little things. I was blessed with a couple more bags of yarn of all different kinds. I absolutely love it when I get donated yarn because I never know what I'm going to get in it. And I was able to get some very different yarn that I never would have used, with like different kinds of wool in it, and cotton blends, acrylic blends, and polyamide, and all kinds of everything. But having a lot of fun, and I'm going to say goodbye for now. This was most of my week, and I've got some more cat coasters to work on because I got the cotton in yesterday. So bye for now. Have a wonderful week, and let your light shine for all the world to see, because it's what we're here for, to show love to other people. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.